Hello. Hi, Aunt Bex. Hello to you. I looked at that that denim thing, the thing that you're doing with the Muslim. Oh my gosh, what a great technique! I don't have any jeans left. Hi, Safia. It's good to see you. If you don't mind, I'm going to share the goodies that you sent me. OMG, capital letters, OMG. Unbelievable stuff, beautiful things. Hi, Chris. Hi, Cheryl. So glad to see you. Hi, Barbie. Good to see you. It's Super Bowl Sunday. This used to mean a lot to me. Yes. Oh, it's 6:30? Okay. I maybe will be awake. Certainly won't be out of bed. Um, yeah, I arrived safe. I know. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. Marguerite. Good to see you too. It's good to see everybody. Yeah, I used to be really. Hi, Marty. Very excited. The Bills aren't playing. So I guess I'll root for the Chiefs. Never been a 49ers fan, but we'll see what happens. I think the kickoff is at 6:30, but it doesn't get really going until 7ish anyway. Yeah, that's what you said, Chris, that you basically tell people just not to send you stuff because it's so unsafe and not stable. That's so sad. Hi, Purdy Pansy. Nice to meet you too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a very lovely group of ladies and occasionally a gentleman. So I've actually picked out a reading a couple of minutes before showtime, so to speak. I covered that white thing, so I think it looks a little bit better. I think. I was playing Assassin's Creed Unity with my son earlier today, and I've gotten stuck. And so what we did was we did a Zoom, and I shared my screen with him so he could see what I was doing or trying to do. So, hi, Pam. Great to see you. And last Sunday, we were in the throes of an incredible sale and auction for our dear friend Janet Baum. And as far as I can tell, it went really well. So, but we're still packing stuff up. So I appreciate all of you that participated, and I thank you for your patience because we multiple sellers from all over. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. So glad to see you. So the one I'm reading is Cuckoo Clock. And of course, this reminded me of Janet Nash because she's got a cuckoo. Hi, Sherry, a cuckoo clock. Oh, yes, wonderful. Hi, Deb. Great to see you. Yeah, Janet Nash has got a cuckoo clock that goes off a lot of times during her Monday morning stream. So as soon as I saw this, I thought of her. Always wanted a cuckoo clock, a big Baroque German job with all kinds of carved fubas and a little bird that leaps out once an hour and hollers an existential comment about life. So I got one for my best friend, who also happens to be my wife and lives in the same house with me. See, the way this deal works is that she usually doesn't really like what I give her for Christmas anyway, and I usually end up with it in the end. So I figure I might as well start out by giving her something I want in the first place. So when I get it back, I can be truly grateful. She gets the thought. I get the gift. I know it's wicked, but it's realistic and practical. And don't get high minded about this as if you would never think of doing such a thing. The hell you say. I've been around. I know what I know. Anyway, I wanted an authentic antique cuckoo clock, but they cost a bundle. And this store had new ones, overstocked, special cheap price, hot deal. So I bought one. There were two messages written in small print on the carton, which I missed reading. Made in South Korea was one, and some assembly is required was the other. The carton produced 5 plastic bags of miscellaneous parts and a rat's Bavarian Alpine Gothard that goatherd hut marked genuine simulated wood. And to top it off, a plastic deer head that looked like Bambi's mother. I put it all together with no parts left over, thank you, and hung it on the wall. Pulled down the weights, pushed the pendulum, and stepped back. It ticked and tocked in a comforting kind of way. Never before had such an enterprise gone quite so well for me. The damn thing actually worked. The hour struck. The little door opened. The little bird did not come out, but from deep in its little hole came a raspy muffled caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw. 3 caw-caws, that's it, that's all. But the hands of the clock said noon. I peeped deep into the innards of the Bavarian Alpine goatherd hut of simulated wood. There was the bird. Using an ice pick and a chopstick, I tried to pry the creature forth. It seemed loose. I reset the clock to 3. The clock ticked and tocked and then clanged. The door flung open. No bird. Out of the darkness at the back of the hut came kook, but no ooh, not even ah. Applying the principle of if it won't move, force it. I resorted to a rubber mallet and a coat hanger, followed by a vigorous shaking. Reset the clock. Hour struck. Door opened. Silence. Close inspection revealed a small corpse with a spring around its neck lying on its side. Not many people have murdered a cuckoo clock bird, but I had done it. I could see Christmas morning. Here, dear, a cuckoo clock for you. The bird is dead. And I did. I gave her the clock, and I told her the story, and she laughed. She kept the clock, too, dead bird and all, for a while. The clock and its bird are long gone from our house now, and Christmas has come and gone many times as well. But the story gets told every year when we gather with friends in December. They laugh. My wife looks at me and grins her grin, and I grin back. She reminds me that real cuckoo birds in the deal was not the critter inside the clock. I remember. And me, well, I still don't have a cuckoo clock of my own, but I've kept something. It's the memory of the Christmas message written on the packing carton. It said, some assembly is required to assemble the best that is within you and give it away, and to assemble with those you love to rekindle joy. Cuckoo to you, old bird, and Merry Christmas wherever you are. When I retired from the Paris ministry, my congregation gave me a parting gift, a first-class cuckoo clock. And every time the bird came out, I thought of them. A bit cuckoo, but reliable. The clock fell off the wall in an earthquake 2 years ago. Smashed, repaired, but somewhat unpredictable in the hours it keeps and the appearance of the bird. More like me now, I suppose. So cuckoo-doo. Never had a cuckoo clock, but it had it's called a Westminster chime clock, and it's like the whole chime. You get at quarter after, you get a quarter of the chime, and then at a half hour past you get a half of the chime, and then a quarter of, you get 3/4 of the chime, and on the hour you get the whole chime. And it was a 7-day clock, and you had to wind the clock part up, and you had to wind the chime part up. And my father, in his older age, he started building clocks from kits. But I don't think he ever did a cuckoo clock. But he made a huge grandfather's clock. Hi, Mary Lou. How are you? It's good to see you. So I'm gonna. Well, I got a couple of things I want to share with you. Some are a little weird, and some are not. I got this in the mail. Florida Health Survey, Tallahassee, Florida. Do not forward. Important materials enclosed. Open today. Now they always say that. Hi Angela. It's always important. And I almost threw it out. And I don't know what made me not throw it out. And I thought this envelope is good junk mail stuff. You know, it's big. You can fold it. You can make a journal. And you got the little window. So I opened it. And this is what really, hi Angie, this is what really blew me away. So I opened it. And it's a very simple survey, right? But look what's attached to the survey. Are you ready for this? I certainly wasn't. A $5 bill. A genuine, you know, I got a thing the other day from the wildlife thing. It was a nickel. A $5 freaking bill. I almost threw this out. And it gets better. Keep the $5 as a thank you for your help. Well, you're welcome. You got one I get the tree survey one all the time, never with any money in it. And apparently, if I fill this out online, I'll get $20. And if I fill it out and mail it back, I get 10. So guess who's doing this survey online? Moi. But I was shocked. And I almost threw out $5. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I thought that was an interesting. And the survey, look, it's not very long. It's like, yeah, it's not long at all. So I'm definitely filling that out online to get the maximum amount. And I'll take that $5 right now, but I don't want to throw that out by mistake. And look at this beautiful envelope. Isn't this gorgeous? This is the gift that keeps on giving. So I thought I would share that with you. That was kind of an odd thing that happened. $5. Then the piece de la response, I got this beautiful package from our dear Safia, all the way from merry old London. And it was beautifully packaged, and it had some neat little designs on it and some duct tape. And I opened it. Yes, that's the lesson. Go ahead and open your junk. Absolutely. I know. I was thinking the same thing, Mary. I wonder how many people just tossed it, especially when it says important, because I always get, important, and it's not. So let me just get rid of this. As a magnet over here. Starting off with, I was thrilled with the purple tissue paper. We haven't even done anything, but look at this gorgeous purple. Now, I have to get up and get the one thing that I was just, oh my gosh, Safia. I've already, have it in a place of honor. But this is one of Safia's beautiful carved December stamps. And she framed it beautifully. I love this stamp. I love this image. So thank you so much for this. This is just absolutely, only Florida. It's a Florida Health Survey. So thank you for this. Just thank you so much. That's on my desk. And then it's just a plethora. I love using that word, a plethora of goodies. And I said to Safia, every piece of it just screamed, Safia, Sophia. So we've got beautiful tags with beautiful sentiments and all sorts of neat ephemera. The tinkling went on and now in greater volume. And I think these are phrases that you just randomly just cut out of books. I love doing that too. Believe in yourself. And then I'm not sure what this is. It's pieces from a Polkin making mandala game. I guess you put the pieces together. It's very pretty. I can use that. And then, of course, a lovely note. And hi, Nettie. I hope what I sent you was what you were looking for. Hi, Brenda A. And Safia designed this so that the card could be reused again, which I think is a brilliant idea, meaning it's blank on the inside. But isn't that a gorgeous design? So thank you. You can recycle the cards. And then, oh my gosh, just all sorts of bits and pieces and bits and bobs and little envelopes and these little key ringy things and tickets. But look at these papers. Oh my Lord. I love this. This is Art Nouveau. Hi, Renee. Good to see you. Right? That's Art Nouveau, I think, right? I love those colors. And look at this. Look at this. And it's two-sided. These are all, look at these. These could all be journal covers. And then look at the maps and indexes. Look at this map. And look, I mean, it just is amazing. Both sides. Look at this. Is this not the neatest little thing you've ever seen? And it's both sides. It's a tutor. Look at the maps. Yep. And then we've got, let's see, 1983 exact facsimile of a 1747 cookbook to roast a turkey. Oh my gosh. A little math. You got to have a little math. I have a Chinese math textbook. And these, I do believe, are your prints. And I think this is, hi, Cal. I said hi to Angela. I think this is one of your stamps, I do believe, because I remember you showing that. And these are some of the stamps. Carved December, and Safia nailed it. Isn't this clever? And look at this. I love this stamp. And some more neat goodies. I mean, this is just the most amazing. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I love that. And the reason for all of this, as I recall, let me put this down here. The reason for this was these newspapers. That she printed in London, and this is the Daily Telegraph. And this was the reason for all of this. And hi, Trudy. Welcome. And the year is 1974. So I haven't looked at them yet, but I will read these newspapers. Believe me, I will. Because you know the interesting thing about reading old newspapers, that you realize that nothing's changed that much. 1969, when the men land on the moon. Aldrin and Armstrong. Kennedy may face crash summons. New York meets Egyptian air duel victory. Show jumping chef resigns. So this will be, headlines. The Daily Telegraph. Look at this. And this is 1945. Oh my God. Oh, well, thank you, Barbara. It is fun. Look at this, 1945. I was Mr. Churchill's warning to Japan. Allies invent atomic bomb, first dropped on Japan. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Isn't this cool? These are really in good shape. Yep. So thank you. Something like this you hate to tear up. And you can copy it, but then it's not the same as the newspaper. So I'm probably going to tear some of this up and glue it. Woolrich. So thank you. But that was the Nixon tells American, I resign. Yes, I remember that very well. I am not a crook. Yes, you are. So that is the goodies that I received from across the pond. These little cute arrow feathers. Now I'm going to walk down. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Hello. And I'm going to show you that's right. Yes, do. We are not museums to keep these safe. There will be copies in the museums already. And this is very true. I did this a couple of years ago, and some of you have already seen that, and I apologize to have you look at it again. But and I never figured out a way of really attaching this, but this was a glue book collage thing that I did using packaging, and I want to do that again. And so I'm just going to flip through this. I use the Copic stitch on this. And this was just a lot of fun. Let me get this. And look what's on this page. Newspaper, the front page of the London Times. And this is just a whole bunch of collages that I did. And they're all done on packaging. A lot of Cheez-It boxes, cardboard boxes. This always reminds me of Mary Lou. This was a Bizarre edition of Bizarre that was all about Jane Fonda. And I had the same issue, and we laughed about it. Well, welcome. And then you can see the various size of packaging. That's a Vogue. Look, this is one of those little boxes of, the box cereal I bought when my grandsons were coming. And this was just so much fun to make. But you'll see various different sizes. And there's Jane again. I love gluing. I've decided this is probably my most favorite thing. Hi, Janet. Welcome. Good to see you. This is I remember, Mary Lou, weren't we talking about this woman and how long her legs were? I think we had that conversation. That's cut in half. And there's my favorite picture of my mom. And here is I'm not sure what this is, but it's a box, I guess, that I took apart and then collaged. And this is one of those Kleenex boxes, I do believe. And I opened it up, and that's where the Kleenex came out of. It wouldn't be mine unless something was upside down. Do that like so. And these are a lot of fun. And I get magazines, and every year I tell them I'm not going to renew my subscriptions, and then I get a letter from them. We miss you. Come back. I've only been gone like a week. So this is just little packaging. So this is what we're gonna. How about some pasta? And then a tag. I sewed that on. Wow. I must have sewn that on with my little rickety sewing machine. Here's another Kleenex box, I think. This ad has been around a lot. That's a Vogue ad. Oh, and this is a crinkly bag. I have another crinkly bag for the new one too. Just you like the sound, right? Another flip up. I embossed that. Oh look, there's a travel thing. Got the cow in the city. I stitched that. Open for breakfast. I love this. And the balloon sculptures. Let's see, is this? Yeah, this kind of opens a little flap here. Here's my mom again. Let's see, Mary Oliver, I love her. I believe in kindness, also mischief, also in singing, especially when singing is not necessarily prescribed. Yes. Oh, believe. So I had good trouble. Ooh, I like that. Good trouble. I dream of a world where chickens can cross the road without having their motives questioned. That's a good one. Explore. My father-in-law. And here's that picture of the woman. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry you in the ER. Here's another flipper-upper. I love this one with the kitty. And here's another pocket out of the little box of cereal. These are so much fun for the grandkids. They get to pick. Now, in the olden days, you used to be able to slit them open, and they had like a wax lining, and you could pour milk and eat the cereal right out of the box, as I recall. There comes a time in every life when the world gets quiet and the only thing left is your own heart. Just listen. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide, overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. Tina Fey in Bossy Paints. Yes, we all overthink. Now, I look at this as a legitimate collage. The rest of these are kind of a glue, paste. But this to me is more of a thought out collage. I don't know what that is. And relating. And this is kind of like a collage. So it's kind of, Oh no, Cal. That's awful. I hope you got some relief, at least an inhaler or something. Hi, Linda. So this is it. And then I went back and very carefully added reinforcements for it. And now it's housed in this like so. And I have yet, this is a case of tuna fish, part of that. And I don't know how to actually stick it in here. So it just sits in here as a protection. But the one I want to start making with you all is going to be in a loose leaf. Oh, not a loose leaf. A loose leaf that I made. I took apart. My God, I can't talk. Thank you. A loose leaf that I made. I took apart a loose leaf. God, I don't know. Well, you can buy tuna fish, and it is the salmon fish. Well, we can just say tuna. That's a good point. You can buy canned salmon. I've never made really like a salmon salad like I would make a tuna fish salad. I've made salmon patties out of canned salmon. So this is what I'm going to house the new, and I have a whole bunch of packaging on the floor here. And let me show you you'll get to see what my diet is. But I made this is, yes, thank you. This is I took apart a loose leaf and took out the three rings, and then I made this soft covered journal. And this is Seth Apter material that I sewed onto the paper bag. And here's the inside of it. So it's got the mechanism of a loose leaf. Now, what happened was I wanted to cover, the cardboard. So I put carpet tape on the fabric, but it started to come up a little bit. And if you know anything about carpet tape, it is so sticky. So I tried to sew this down closer to the edge. And what did it do? It totally gummed up my needle on my sewing machine. What a friggin' mess. And so I ended up doing the last bit of this by hand. And of course, with this material, you can't see, you can barely see any of the stitching. I know, isn't this pattern awesome? So here's some of the packaging that I've gotten out so far. And so I treated myself to the Magnum ice cream double caramel made with Belgium chocolate. I didn't, oh my gosh, could I mess up the inside of my machine? I just said I messed up the needle. Oh no, Becky. Oh my, I cleaned off the needle with a handy wipe. And then I rethreaded it, and I haven't used it since. Oh my gosh. So it could get up inside. Oh Lordy. Oh Lord. I hope not. It was pretty bad. The needle wasn't really. Oh no. Well, I'll have to try to sew something, and hopefully. Oh my, you're worried. Oh, everybody's, oh dear. I mean, the needle is easily replaceable, but oh, I didn't even look in the bobbin case. I'll look in there. Oh no. Oh, I might need some glue, be gone kind of stuff if you can reach the insides. Oh, how could I get that inside? Maybe with a Q-tip. Well, let me do some. I'll try to do some sewing. I'll look inside to see what the. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, I'll check. I'll take the bobbin out and check that. Thank you. Never even thought about it. I just figured the needle got gummed up and that was it. Because what did I do? The needle, the thread broke when I was stitching it. So what did I do? Cleaned off the needle, rethreaded, and sewed again. And then it broke a second time. And I said, no, run the fabric. Oh, Sharon, that's a great idea. And I do have Gooby Gone. I love Gooby Gone. I never thought about that. It couldn't hurt, right? But damp, yeah, I understand. Just so it kind of gets up in the innards. First, I'm going to see if it works without doing anything. Wow, I'm glad I said something. I almost didn't even mention the fact that I'd had an issue. Check the innards first. Okay. Oh no, my new sewing machine. I gummed it up, literally. Uh-oh. Okay. I will take a look and I will do those things that you have suggested. Change the bobbin. The chat is moving, Janet, so maybe go out and come in. It seems to be working pretty good. I don't know what else to tell you. Change the bobbin. I got plenty of bobbins. So that's not a problem. I can do that. Yeah, I can change the bobbin. Okay, go out and come back in. That seems to work. Choose live chat. Yep. Yeah, Janet would probably know that. Okay. All righty. So I've started to. I'm a huge fan of Cheez-Its. Hi, Beth Schuler. How are you? My fellow Floridian. So you're more worried about the bobbin case, like where the bobbin sits. Okay, and I take that out. I can always put maybe a little Gooby Gone on a Q-tip and kind of swash out the inside of the bobbin case. So some of these aren't big enough, and I figured I could use this because this is a pasta box. So I have a couple more that I'm going to try to put in. And I've got, the Kleenex boxes. I like the things that, you can. Yes. Good night. Sleep well. And thank you again so much for all of the lovely goodies. Probably I'm going to glue some of that in here. See you hopefully Thursday. Let's do this. Okay. And so this will go here and here. And I'm using this as my guide. And let's move this like so. So, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Well, that might work. It's okay. Oh, it might work. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I got plenty of other stuff that I can use. So I'm not too concerned about whether it's going to work. I'm just looking for like a variety of sizes and different stuff. Oops. I have one of those things where you can put you can put all of it in, but it doesn't like the cardboard too much. So I've reverted to the hand one. And when I go to, glue on this, I might, put something here, and then maybe on here or cut that off. But let's see. I hope that's going to fit. Yes, look. Ta-da! Well, that worked out well. There we go. All right, let's see if we can't find something a little different. You saw the cheese box. How about kind? Be kind. You can use that flap. These are delicious, but man, oh man, they're a little bit expensive. The other ones are much cheaper. See my horrible diet. Oops. Take this. And then I was going through, I have those clear plastic envelopes that I just put, I know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I like kind boxes, yes. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. I'm going to make 2 short ones, like I did with the ice cream bar ones. I'll just put half like here and then half there. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. I'm making a new collage glue paste book. Oh, what the heck, man? You just threw out the whole thing. Stupid. What did I do? Did I just throw that out? No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. I lost it. Well, Kel, I hope that they were able to help you in the ER and you got some relief. That's got to be a horrible feeling. I had a friend that had an anxiety attack and asthma. She couldn't breathe, and we were, I was driving her to the hospital, and it was just so scary. Okay, so this is what we can do. I'll put half here, and then the other half here. So we can do a flippy floppy thing. I think that'll work out really cool. All right, so let's put this here and get 2 here, all right? And let's do this up here like so. And I think I'm going to switch to a magic marker. A little bit easier to see that. Put that here like so, and that there like so. Okay, and let's put this together. Yes, it is. I love flippy floppy things. Gives you so many options, right? It's a little close. I don't like that. It's a little close to the edge. Let's see if I can't maybe come in a little bit. Let's try that. Okay. And let's do, really see that there. Okay. These are really good. So this will go here like so. And it's going to take a little bit more out of that. There, a little crooked, but I don't mind crooked. There. Oh, that'll be nice because I'll have the little flippy. Bring the spoons. What are we eating? Oh, ice cream. Oh, that makes everything feel a little bit better. I know. Yeah, this one. Yeah. The other one that's much easier to use is the crocodile singular punch. That's a much easier one to use. All right, let's do this. We got elbow macaronis. I love pasta in any shape or form. I had one of those pasta machines. I had an electric one, and then I got the original, I think the Atlas pasta machine, the old metal one, where you crank it through. But when I moved, I gave that away. I was telling somebody the other day, I think it was Shelly, someone, that when I moved from New York to Florida, since I was moving into my mother's house, I didn't bring anything, So I literally sold or gave away everything I owned, including Cuisinart and are we peeing in our pants? We used to go to the drive-in and order one shake and get 6 straws. Oh my God. They must have loved seeing you guys come, huh? Oh, wow. Tanya had a spoon attached to the front of her kitchen journal. Oh, that's a great idea. I know. I did. I gave away a Cuisinart. But when I moved to Florida, guess what? I decided I couldn't live without a Cuisinart. And it was funny. These were 2 single guys, young men, single, that worked at the school that I was teaching at in New York. I was very fond of them. And they were fighting over the stuff. They were so funny. They were fighting over the Cuisinart and other various things. And there was another girl that went to college. Went to high school with my son, and she was moving into an apartment. So I gave her all the dishes and all of that stuff. There you go. When I get any snacks, I hide them, that if I want something in the middle of the night, I have it. Also, I get things that I'm assuming mean they don't like. Oh, wow. Green grapes about the size of small plums. Interesting. I used to look forward to food shopping, but not anymore. Well, I look forward to it because when the kids were little, their father would babysit them. So that was my opportunity to go out. It's not easy with shopping with little ones. My heart goes out to moms who have to shop with the little ones. And now they have those shopping carts that look like cars. So the little kids can drive around which kind of looks like fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. Need somebody to push you around. For some reason, the top one, even though it matches up, it doesn't really match up, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see if I can do this. Now, I've never done it this way with, the flaps. But that's the only way they're going to fit. And I think it's going to be interesting. I can it'll allow me to, I'm thinking these little flaps that are hanging out, It'll allow me to put, smaller collage pieces. See, that's no reason why that shouldn't fit. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, does it go this way, maybe? No. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it'll work. Let's see. See, I can do little stuff here. Because I like little pieces. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lily's here. I'm just picking out different stuff, and then I can maybe do some gluing. And how about you got to do the Kleenex, because this will be you got the little frame here. Aren't these beautiful boxes? Kleenex has come out with these gorgeous designs. Let's see. I want that. Let's see. Let me think about this before I start hacking away. Well, yeah, I guess I will. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, that's good. All right, this is how this is going to go. This is going to go here. Where is it? Well, I got to think about it. Gotta find the scissors. Tall and narrow, yes. Well, the best I don't have an empty spaghetti box, because those are fun, because those are tall and narrow. And I was going to take the spaghetti out, and I figured, no, I can add it to it. Like when I empty the spaghetti box, the pasta box with the angel hair. See, if you did like so. And I think what I did was I cut this off. And then maybe this go on the inside. I can't remember what I did. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I can do that. And this can go on. I can cut that down, I think. There's a woman that made the most incredible packaging journal a couple of years ago, and it was just amazing. And she used the plastic bags, and see, that's really kind of nice. But I don't know how I'm going to. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Put holes there. Unless I have this. Yeah, I got to think about that. So that's going to go in there somehow. Not sure how. I got to think about that. I got to think on that. Yeah. Let's do this. Get rid of these. I'll have to look at the other ones in the other journal to see how I. Here, here, and here. But you know what? Put a hinge on the side with the holes through there. I could, yeah. Or what's there to say that I just couldn't glue this? Just glue this on a sheet like so. Just glue this on this, on one of these, right? And then I could have that like so and like so and cover that. I think I could do that too. That's another possibility. I think that's maybe what I did. You know what I'm saying? I could just glue that on one of these sheets. Bye, Barbara. Thanks so much for stopping by. And I could do the same thing. I could glue this on a sheet, right? And then it could open. And this is all going to be collaged. This will all be covered with stuff. So I think that's what I'll do. That makes more sense than trying to well, yeah, I don't want to just put one hole on this because it would be too. That's what I'll do because I have tons of these. Believe I've got tons of Cheez-It boxes. Believe me, that's what I'll do. I'm going to glue that, and then actually like this because I like to be able to flip out. Oh, I'm going to flip out! Yay! Flipping out. That would be much funner, right? And then have a picture. There'll be a picture in here. Yep. And this can be also. It could be flipped out. And it actually could go like that, right? I mean, it can fold anyway, right? And then, if I do it like that, yeah, I like it on the edge. I like it on the edge. But if I did that, then I can come up with some really clever, like little fastener type of thing, like a button with the string, something clever. Or just fold it like so and like that. That's how that's going to go. Problem solved. Just glue it onto a, yep, problem solved. All righty. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Real Italian ice. Oh, no, that's not going to fit, though. That's okay. I'll just do half of it. The Gigi's Real Italian ice. These are really good. 100 calories, too, even though I'm not looking at calories. I think I'm just going to do this and not worry about this. Get rid of this. Yes, a tab with a brad. Yes. I love doing little fastener things. That'll be fun. All right, this is kind of messed up, so let's do just on this, like so. All right, like so. Let's just do, we'll go like so, just two. We'll do just the two, and that'll be fine. Oh, wait a minute. Is that going to work? I might squeeze that in. Yeah. All right, let's try it. It might work. Let's see. Could have been a pocket. What? This? Those were like. Yes. Yep. Yes. I got plenty of stuff to make pockets. There will be plenty of pockets. Do not fear. I love me some pockets. All right, let's do this. The weather here is hot. I shouldn't complain because I know some of you are probably freezing your asses off, but here it is hot. A pocket on the edge. Yes. Nothing like a pocket living on the edge. Yes. Living on the edge. Yeah, it's getting harder every time I do this. I'm thinking, oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay, you're in and out. Let's see. Yeah, like they did shop at 2 or 3 a.m. You howl with the coyotes, yes. It's going to be a glue book / collage, more a glue book. Occasionally there will be what I consider a collage. Some pages will be collage. A lot of them, I think most of them are just going to be, things that I like. Pictures that speak to me. I like that. Okay. All right. I'm digging in. Let's see. Still hanging in there. These were on sale. Did I need to buy these? Did I need to eat these? No. But I'm a sucker for buy one, get one free. That gets me every freaking time. I know the other thing that got me was this color. I really like this color. There's something about this green that spoke to me. Now, if I put it this way, he'll be upside down. But, that's okay. I do a lot of upside down stuff, but that can go like so. Isn't that a pretty green? They are really hard, and I'm really afraid that I'm going to crack a tooth. So I know you dunk them. You need to dunk them in something. These are little tiny biscotti. They're like, biscotti. It says biscotti. Duh. I was going to say like biscotti. They are biscottis, man. Come on. All right. Let me trim this a little bit. But it was the color that got me, and the fact was, buy one get one free. And then at least with Publix, when you're done checking out, they'll say you saved $23 today, and I'm thinking, yeah, but I spent, $87. I always say, oh, goody, it's money for my trip to Hawaii or something stupid like that. I got the form to try to get my deceased brother's share of the unclaimed property thing. And at the very last page of the form, guess what? There's a place where a lawyer has to sign it. So it's almost like you can't do it without a friggin' lawyer. So mad. I could fill it out and mail it in without a lawyer, but he would just mail it back to me. I'm afraid that there's a time limit on this. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of time. And if I run out of time, I'm going to have to start all over again. Oh, God. It's been so troublesome, the whole thing. See, this is really thin. There's something about that color, though. Just let's see. Let's see. see, why isn't that? The cruise is not until June 7th through 10th. So we have a ways to wait. But it's coming. I mean, it seemed like forever ago. And now, you know, it'll be here. And Nettie's going on a cruise too. Before me. So I like that. I like the color. The color is very, I mean, there's something about that color that I find intriguing. I don't know. All right. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. I used to, yours in August. Okay. Well, you've got further to go than me. I used to like this creamed chipped beef. And now it has no flavor at all. No flavor at all. It is boring. I think what I'm going to do, if you know, you used to be able to buy this dried beef in a little glass jar. I don't know, does anybody remember? It was like a little glass jar about yay big, and it was rolled up in there. And my friends, yeah, make it yourself, right? And you buy the dried beef, and then you make a white sauce, Becky. Is that what you do? You make a roux, and then you make a white sauce, and then you add yeah. That's what I'm going to do. This is awful. And my mom, you know, that was one of her favorites. And I would put this over a baked potato. But I'm going to make my own, because I know how to make a roux and make use corned beef. Ooh. You used to be able to buy this dried beef, and it was rolled up. Oh, there I am. It was in a little glass kind of like jar. Sounds yuck to you? Yeah. Chipped beef. Well, I think they referred to this in the Army and the Navy. I think this is what they referred to as shit on a shingle. That's what it was called in the service. I wouldn't go that far as to call it that, but it was a weekly staple when you were growing up. Isn't that interesting? I was very disappointed. And that's exactly what I thought. You know what? I could easily make my own. And you know what I also thought, Becky? Why not? Why couldn't you do okay, interesting. I'm thinking, why couldn't you use like one of the like a cream of mushroom soup and just thin it out a little bit? Or like a cream of onion soup, or any one of the cream ofs. That might be a possible. My grandma made it with tuna fish out of a can. Oh, okay. And then she made that sauce? That's interesting. Do you remember the old tuna noodle casseroles? With the crunched potato chips on the top? My friend Nancy's mom used to make it from scratch. Yes, thumbs up would be great. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Over toast, yep. And then do you remember Welsh rabbit? Always on Friday night, yep. Hi, Lisa. Okay, Angie. Have a good evening. And all Welsh rabbit is really like a cheddar cheese sauce served on rabbit. No, not on rabbit. I'm just kidding. You make it in a skillet. That's interesting. Huh. That's hard. I can't. In a skillet. How does that work, Deb? I think, with the peas, we had the peas and the tuna. And I don't know what soup it was. It was a cream of soup. And then she used to say, we have our own version of tuna mac. We use Annie's cheddar mac, tuna, broccoli. Oh, okay. That sounds good. When I have the ramen noodles, which I love, which are not really good for you. They're loaded with sodium and everything. And I add frozen broccoli to it to make it healthier. Ha ha ha. And a lot of the hot chili, the sriracha sauce. I like it hot. It's so weird that even though gotta take a little. Jesus, what the hell? Excuse me. What did I hit here? It's like I hit a nail or something. All right. I like these split ones are going to be fun. You know. They could be a split picture. I like that. Okay. Almost. Let's see. We did that. Okay. How about canned tuna and onion to soften, then add cream mushroom. Choice of noodle and then cook down. It's pretty thick. Okay. Oh, how lovely. That's great. So here's going to be a little tiny, itty bitty one. And I saved this. And I must have had this in mind when I saved this. Trying to look for, there's this thing. Okay. I've been having smoothies. I had my last smoothie this morning, meaning I used up all my yogurt. So I have to get some more yogurt. I used the frozen blueberries and the banana and yogurt and a couple of ice cubes and splash of half and half. And then I add ginger, cinnamon, and turmeric. Yeah, ginger, cinnamon, and turmeric. Turmeric apparently is the there are a lot of can opener chefs in the world. Do you mean the overnight oats? I mean, the overnight oats are, I think that's an acquired taste because you're eating cold oatmeal. And I don't remember, there's tons of recipes. If you type in overnight oats, the interesting thing is you have to use, you can't use instant oatmeal for the overnight oats. And it's just a half a cup of the oatmeal and 3/4 of a cup of milk or something. And then you add whatever you want to add, I think. I'd have to double check. But it's just a recipe that I found online. I mean, I don't mind eating cold oatmeal, and I guess you could heat it up, but I save glass jars, like the glass jar that salsa comes in. That's the perfect size for overnight oats, and I make it in that, and then I can just take the lid off and eat it because I'm in such a rush in the morning. Not see, this will be a good one to use. I like your smoothies though, the ones that you make, Deb, because you. Bye, Nettie. Getting ready for supper bowls. Bye. Yep. I hope those compression socks help your daughter. Good old Amazon. Nettie needed Go 49. Yeah, I know you're a California girl. All right. Enjoy. I had bought some compression socks, and I gave them to Becky, and Nettie wanted to know. And awesome Amazon. I went in, under orders, and you click on orders and returns, and it comes up, and you can literally search everything you've ever ordered from Amazon. And I typed in compression socks, and I bought them in 2018. 2018. And there they were. The ones that I said you purchased in 2018. And I shared that with Nettie. S is yes. Is shit. On, OSOS. And that's what it was affectionately known as. And I don't know that I don't think it mattered what branch of the service you were in. I'm sure they all got that at some point in time. Let's go like so. No. It's got to go like so, like so. Yeah, it's pretty. I like that little one. I like little ones. Okay. I think that's everything I got. I mean, I don't want to. Wait a minute. Is that? We did we did that. And I have this, one more. This will be I think this will be a flippy floppy. So let's put this here. Well, I guess I lucked out. I mean, I typed in, I had no idea. I knew I bought them a long time ago. I didn't realize I bought them in 2018. That's 6 years ago. I also bought myself a pair of white painter pants. I call them utility pants, but they're the white, like canvas, light canvas painter pants with the big loops on either side. They're a little big, and I shortened them. I had to shorten them a lot because we talked about we're all shrinking. And I washed them, and they came out. They were a little bit softer, but I had them on the other day. And I just can't wait. I want to envision them splattered with paint. I mean, I could make that happen faster, right? I could kind of start splattering paint on them. But look at this. Isn't this fun? Oh, I'm loving it. Do you want? Look at that. How much fun is that? And this can go here, or here, or here. I don't know. Should I put holes in it? I like using the watch. Yes, They're a lot of fun. Yep. Did you? Yeah, I only got the pants. I didn't get the bip overalls because I didn't. I think they're a pain in the ass to get out of when you have to go to the bathroom. Um, so I just got the pants. I don't know. Do you think I should do this or leave it as like one of these? A flipper or not? Anybody have a thought on doing a flippy? Anybody? I know there's a lag. Flipper or no? Yeah, yep. I'm figuring it's going to be a lot of washing. Flipper. Hi, Christopher. Thank you for your input. I happen to agree with you. And you know what I'm going to do is I am going to sew this on. I won't do it, and this will be a good way to see whether I've gummed up my sewing machine. But I will make that a flipper. Yes. And let's see if we have some pictures here. It's good to see you, Christopher. All right. Now I have tons and tons of packaging. I got a whole bunch of these. They're already cut out. And all sorts of stuff. I've got some more of the biscotti. So I can add a whole bunch more pages. But let's take a quick look. You can see how fun this is going to be. Ta-da! I'll have to change that. We don't want two of those together. But. Whoopsies. Doo-doo. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I'm very happy. And yeah, it's a great substrate. I mean, I could even do some painting, but let's see. Let's glue some pictures down. I went through, again, I bought those plastic clear envelopes that have the snap on them. And when I'm working on stuff, then I cut up a magazine and I just stick it in one of those. And so they're all filled with various pictures. And I drag some of them out. And I figured I could go through those. So let's pick some pictures, shall we? This is a picture that I have had for years. I just love this picture. And it's from the artistnetwork.com. It's an art magazine, I guess, but I hoarded this picture forever. And I'm going to put it in here. Yep. Now, this is the next problem I have. Do I glue it so I have to punch holes in it, or do I glue it on the other side of the holes and then kind of like maybe I'm thinking glue this on away from the holes. And wouldn't this be a great place to use up washi tape? I'm thinking. Yeah. And then this will be for washi tape. We all have washi tape that I never think to use. And just put a strip of washi tape. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to glue. Yep, I agree. Washi tape or even gesso, but I think, washi tape or even like black jet, anything, but I'm not going to. Yep, that's the plan. So I can take this out. Life of the party. But there's something I've had this picture for a long time, and I just have always liked it so much. I don't know. And we're going to use it. I would use the tape over the, okay. So you're suggesting that I was going to use the tape instead of the enforcers, but what you're suggesting, Purdy, is to put the little enforcers and then put the washi tape over that. Well, if I had the washi tape on both sides, well, let's try it. Let's do it. I'm thinking, I've got so much washi tape. And maybe look for something. So how about, look at this. Isn't this awesome washi tape? And I'll put some glue down here. Let's see. Let's try it. Oh, but I'm going to lose the holes then if I do that. Well, let's see. This may not be the best of ideas, but let's try it. All right. Trying some new glue. I don't know that I don't know. Okay, Barbara, nap time. Well, have a lovely nap. I bought this clear glue. I keep on looking for glue. And this will be fine for this. I'm just going to put a little bead. Barbara's in California. That's why it can be nap time for her. Not nap time for us on the East Coast. Oh, I can see the holes. All right. I can see the holes. See the holes? I think I'm excited about using up the washi tape. That's going to be awesome. And if I lose the holes, I'm hoping I'm not going to lose the holes. But if we do, I can find them. We shall find them. Yeah, I can feel them. Okay. Yeah, if you have the two of them side by side, I don't know that I need the enforcers. The enforcers. Reinforcers. Bring in the reinforcements. Mid, you use the seams. You think I should use different? Yeah, I can hold. You can see them. See them. You think I should use different washi on either side? I could. I really like this checker. There they are, right there. I can easily see them. And you know what I can do? I can just go like so. Yeah, that won't be too bad. I won't lose the holes. I can just put a pencil around them and they should be fine, right? Yeah. It's going to make it a little bit more labor intensive, but I'm not in any rush. Hi, Andrea. Adria. If not mid. I don't, what do you mean, Deb, mid? I'm not sure what I'm not understanding what you're saying when you say mid. Well, that's easy peasy. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's cut this off. Yep, let's see. Mid, you use the same brush. If not mid, I still don't know. It's really neat to be putting this picture down. I've loved this picture for a long time. Hi, Penny. The only problem I have, unfortunately, is, oh no, that's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I found another glue. I'm not going to use this, obviously. And this is very thin paper. And this is from Artist. Oh, look. 2018 must be the year. 2018 is the year I bought the compression socks. And this is the March 2018 edition of Artists Magazine. So 2018. I bought, I'm trying a new stick glue by Doris. And Doris makes a lot of embossing folders. Do you ever print anything? I have, yep. And people say, scan it. But I might as well use it. But I have scanned stuff. I know what you're saying. But let's just use it. Use it. And, it'll be in a book that I can go back and look at, just like we went through the other one that I made a couple of years ago. I love going through that every once in a while. I just take it out and peruse it and enjoy looking at it and remembering some of the pictures, especially the Jane Fonda ones and all the chuckles that Mary Lou and I had. And that one lady with the real long legs, that was all from the same issue of Bazaar magazine. You know what I use? If I can get to it. I got a couple of bubbles. And I will trim this. But I'm happy to use this picture. I have been in such a rut. I mean, it's more like not a rut. I've been in a ditch. I mean, a ditch when it comes to doing anything. So maybe this will get me out of my ditch. Yeah. Christopher's in here. Christopher, he does a daily 1-page like comic, and it's just amazing. Just absolutely what he produces is just mind-boggling. He's so talented. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I love it. I love it with the washi tape. Ooh. What do you think? I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You got to check him out. He's on. Are you still on daily? I know you were going to make some changes. Hi, Mariah. Just type in Christopher. Runciman, and he will pop up. Okay. Now the other side. Let's. See, I also thought this would allow me to use some of my bigger pictures that I have been hoarding. Thank you, Amp X. There's Christopher's channel. Thank you. And here I can add some color. I might do a little, I might do some painting up here. But let me clean, I've got to clean this up a little bit. I've got plenty of room. Yeah. Well, I have all these plastic envelopes of pictures. And do I leave them in the plastic envelopes, which are no rhyme or reason? Or do I take them out and just put them in a gigantic basket? I mean, I don't, it's one of those things. I mean, you just don't know what to do with it. And I just can't stop. But yeah, I'll show you really, just briefly what I'm talking about. I bought these. I guess there were 50 of them. So I've got these type of things. And these are all cut out images from various magazines, mostly Vogue. And these are just images. And these are real big ones. So this is what I'm hoping to use, big ones. And I've got tons of these. The little ones. And, yeah. And every time especially when I'm going to do a cleanup, I just grab everything and just stick it in an envelope. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you saw what I did with the calendar. I collaged over the calendar pictures. I did that during the streamathon. And I really love how that came out. You know what I'm going to do? Let me just move this real quickly. Ugh. I found a little insect. See, that'll be a little dangly thing. Yeah, I did that. Dee Dee's got thousands of pictures. She's got thousands of pictures, and she sorted them by theme, and then found that she didn't use them. And then she sorted them by size, small, medium, and large. And I have some on these trays that I have in the scrap box thing that I have on, to the left of me. I have some of them sorted and labeled large, medium, but now I've just those clear plastic envelopes, I just threw them in there with no rhyme or reason. But small, medium, large, I kind of like that. Let's see if I can. Oh no, yeah, I got to take a little bit of that off, even though I hate to. It's so much faster to do it this way than it is. Okay, you do paper scraps by size, images by theme. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's turn this over. This is from, I recognize, this is from the magazine called Simple. But what this is, I'm not sure. But yeah, I can tell by this. I can tell by this. That kind of, design. That's Simple is the name of that magazine. Okay. Yeah, there's something over here that I can't really read. It's not Palace. It's something ATLASLIFE. One way, so it's English. I wonder if it's in London. I don't know. It's a good question. But it appealed to me at some point in time. This is, I don't know. I mean, some of these pictures, like that other one, has been hanging around since 2018. And now will be the opportunity to use them, right? So let me lather this up. Oh, wow. Apple. There was another crafter that I thought she had a simple, I don't think she had as many images, but what she did, and I thought this was pretty interesting. She had them by size, I think. And she had them in like an old Apple crate with folders. And if she didn't use them, she would rotate it. She'd take what was in the front and put it in the back. And kind of rotate the pictures. And if she didn't use them in a certain time at a time, the pictures in the back, I know. She just tossed. She threw out. And I don't know whether I could do that or not, honestly. But I swear I am not renewing any of my magazine subscriptions this year. I am not. They can miss me all they want. They can make me an offer. You can't refuse. I'll make you an offer. You can't refuse. I'm just not, I'm not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Nope. Stand like so. Like so. Do this. I'm going to stay strong. I have to. I see some harvesting streams coming in the near future. The magazines that I am getting currently are Architectural Digest. And I always ask myself, who gets to live in these homes? And of course, you know, because they Architectural Digest, Vogue, Town and Country, Travel. And I think that's it. I'm only getting 3. And every once in a while, they'll throw in a free bazaar. Ah, I love it. Yeah, and that's what she did. She set a time limit, and it wasn't used by such and such a time. She tossed them, and then she was constantly adding stuff to the front. New stuff to the front, and that stuff got pushed back. I think that's what she added new stuff to the front, and that pushed stuff to the back. And then when after so long, she would go to the back of the crate or whatever. I can't remember now what she stored in. Then she would take the back out and throw it, and then add new stuff, and it just kind of filtered it rotated its way to the end. And if it hadn't been used, she tossed it. All right, I'm really happy with that. And I'm happy with that. All right. Let's see. Let's do some smaller pieces. How about a Stouffer's? Let's do a Stouffer's. Now I wonder, should I have it like 1? And have it 1, the same picture? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what I got here. All right. And maybe it's time to do a collage type of thing. Unfortunately, all I have is big ones, and I only have that was my one big one that I put. I love this picture. Actually, you know what this picture belongs? This picture belongs in my black and white journal. So I'm going to stick that up here where my black and white stuff goes. That's a black and white. I'll stick that up there. All right. Here's some more of those pictures of my relatives blown up. I like her, though. Look at her. Oh, I froze. Uh-oh. I froze. Wait a minute. Let's see. I froze. I'm coming back. I froze, folks. I'm frozen. Shit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just froze. I'm still frozen. All right. Let me just see. I froze. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Damn it. Shit. All right. I'm going to leave and come back. You can still hear me? Okay. So you can hear me cursing. All right. Well, people that know me know I curse, but I'm going to leave and come back. Well, it's 6:50. So if I don't come back, a person could be sitting on the bread. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good idea. But then you'd have to, yeah. Yep. I got this dude. You can't see this dude. I love this dude. All right. If you can hear me, I can hear you now. I'm going to say good night because let me just try. See, I can't even leave. I've got the little color disc that's spinning around on my computer. But I can type in on my iPad. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see some new names. If you haven't subscribed, maybe you could do that. That would be awesome. And you all have a great week. And as I always say, if you can't be good, be careful and interesting. So thank you so much for being here. And I don't even know how to get out of this because I can't end the stream. Uh-oh. Wow. I can't end the stream. Can I do that? Did that end it? No, it has not happened before. I can't even end it. Anybody have any? Wait a minute. Am I gone? No, wow. Well, I can turn the computer off. This is weird. Escape.